Well, hey there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is Douglas Ford. And listen, I'm just creating this quick sizzle video just for us to spread the word in video form where a person can take a look at our concept even before, they take a look at a, 20 or 30-minute overview. So you guys know is that we're getting cash flow into the hands of everyone, opening up digital wallets and digital banks through this company called Co-op Life, all the same company. The name of our marketing community is called smarterthanmoney.com, smarterthanmoney.com. But this is the Co-op wallet here. Let me read this. Co-op wallet is the world's first private Web3 decentralized wallet, allowing you to receive immediate residual income for your personal, business, or charitable goals. Send and receive money between other Co-op wallet users and withdraw your money daily. Our cooperative cash flow platform empowers its members worldwide to receive daily royalty deposits for simply referring others to open a Co-op wallet account. Here's the best part. It only requires a single one-time execution of 2 simple steps that automates the unavoidable residual cash flow that scales and immediately gets deposited into your own Co-op wallet account. Every transaction from your position onward, cash flows to your account. Tens of millions of dollars processed without ever missing a single payment. Got it? So, got to make a disclaimer. The information shared in this presentation is not considered as financial advice. It's for educational purposes. As members, we are not financial advisors, and we are merely sharing our personal experience with this incredible project. Now, key things I want to bring up, guys. We are a cooperative, okay? And I brought up these words, okay? Let me first read cooperative, okay? This is Google here.
Cooperative.
Okay, cooperative is involving mutual assistance in working toward a common goal. Cooperative, as a noun, is a farm, business, or other organization which is owned and run jointly by its members who share the profits and or benefits. The root word of cooperative is what? Cooperate, okay?
Cooperate.
Work jointly towards the same end, okay? Let me go to my board here. Because there again, what we're about, folks, as we're opening up these digital wallets and opening up these digital accounts on the blockchain, from every transaction, it's going to have ongoing residual cash flow immediately deposited into our Co-op wallets. Okay, that's going to serve as ongoing residual cash flow. And cash flow is simply where we employ our money to work for us. But since it's a cooperative effort and we're just doing it and it's being done just by the automation of opening up these digital wallets, when transactions take place, you and I and all of us are going to receive ongoing residual cash flow. It's unavoidable for us to receive. But I want to show you the infrastructure and literally how this thing is laid out, okay? So let me use an example right now of churches, because there's a lot of churches that we're putting in front of this information. I'm also going to show you nonprofits. I'm going to show you fundraisers, and I'll show you individuals. It's all really the same. So what happens is, folks, so we come together as a cooperative, okay? Everyone has the same thing to gain. Understand that. Because anytime there is an activation of an account, okay, we're basically going to be sending a token to activate 3 accounts. When that is done, it's not just going to have you receiving, but also it's going to have 9 others receiving instantly and simultaneously every time an account is activated. So remember, you are always receiving, and the 9 others will also be receiving every single time an account opens up from this day onward, okay? So let me show you how that looks on the infrastructure. Because we're on the blockchain, it's going to perform this way every time. So what you're going to do, everyone activates 3 accounts that they're only going to do one time. When you open up those 3 accounts, you're going to instantly have money come into your Co-op bank instantly, okay? So that is the part where we employ our money, because you're only doing this one time, okay? One time you're only doing this, right? So this is where the automation goes. The next people, whoever comes involved next, they're going to do the exact same thing. Open up 3 accounts. Okay? How many times they're going to do it? 1 time. What's going to happen? They're going to receive money, but not just them. You're going to receive money as well. Okay? Every single time accounts open. So let's take you out of there and let's put a church. Okay? So let's say one of these 3 people was the pastor of the church. Okay? So when the church opened up the accounts, the church received instantly. When pastor did the exact same thing, guess what? Pastor received and the church received more. Remember, every time accounts open, it's not just going to have one person receive. It's going to have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people going to receive every single time. It can be 10 people, 10 churches, 10, whatever's in line, right? So what's going to happen? So say these are going to be church members, okay? The church members gets involved. What's going to happen here? They're going to receive instantly. Who else? Pastor's going to receive more instantly. Church receives more money instantly, okay? Let's say if another church comes involved, okay? We have another church that comes involved. Guys, it doesn't matter. We just are lining up. And as this strategic duplication is going forward, okay, everyone's receiving money instantly every time, okay? Everyone's receiving money instantly every time. These people did it pastor only did it 1 time. These people only did it 1 time. Church members only did it 1 time. This next church only did it 1 time. Everyone's only doing it 1 time. They're not required to do it again. And yet, as the accounts continue to open, everyone's not only receiving instantly on their own participation of activating accounts, but everyone prior is receiving also instantly, continuously, okay? So here again, it could be another church member from this church. What's going to happen? Money here, more money here, more money here, more money here, more money for this church. This church may not know anybody from this church. Make sense? Let's say we get another church member that gets involved, okay? What's going to happen? This church member receives. This church, how many times did they do this? 1 time here, okay? Again, this church member gets more. These folks here, this pastor here, this church here. Every single time accounts open, okay, is not just going to have the people at the top receive instantly and continuously, but everyone. Folks, it's a cooperative. That's why I read it. It's a jointly, we all on the same page, and we're all receiving, not just one of us or a few of us. Now, let me eliminate the churches. Okay? Let me take this to if it were nonprofit. Okay? Same thing, guys. Nothing different. Let's say we got nonprofits. So let's say we have nonprofit here. Okay? And let's say we have the board of directors of that nonprofit. The board of directors. Okay, what happens here? Nonprofit receives. Okay, let's say board of directors bring other staff members involved. Staff, okay, of a nonprofit. What happens here? Board of directors receive. Also, nonprofit receives more. Okay? Let's say there's another nonprofit that gets involved. Okay? What happens here? The staff receives. This board of directors receives. Nonprofit receives. Let's say there's another nonprofit, because one nonprofit may know another nonprofit, right? So another nonprofit, right? What happens here? More money for this nonprofit, more money for this staff, more money for these board of directors, more money for this nonprofit. Let's say another nonprofit gets involved, okay? Are you seeing how we're all coming together? Everyone's doing a one-time of activating digital wallets, okay? Everybody's only doing this 1 time. That's what the 1X is for. Everybody's only doing this what? 1 time. But yet everyone's 1-time collective effort is collectively raising everybody's ongoing cash flow results. When I say 1 time, folks, no one's required to do it again in a week. No one's required to do it again in 2 weeks, a month, a year, 5 years, 10 years, 30 years. 1 single time. And again, it just keeps on going. Another nonprofit just gets in line. What happens here? More money, more money. Well, I forgot to bring you more money. Okay, more money. Now you should have more. You should have 3. You should have 4. You should have 5. And you should have 6. So I missed some. Okay, let's bring it down here. What happens here? Okay, more money again. Another nonprofit. What happens? Money. What happens? More 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 money. That's nonprofits, guys. Show me a system to where people are receiving from a one-time act, and they're going to be in line to continue to receive as these digital wallets open up and these transactions take place from now till this day forward for everybody. Okay, let's remove nonprofits now. Okay, let's remove nonprofits here. 1 second. Okay, let's remove nonprofits. Okay, we can do, folks, we can do fundraisers. Okay, fundraisers. Don't matter. Okay, fundraiser gets started. How many times are we gonna do this? 1 time. Okay, what are we gonna do? Open up 3 accounts for another fundraiser, perhaps. What's gonna happen? Money. This fundraiser. Okay, and it's donors. Okay, the donors can be involved because they're already contributing to the fundraiser. Correct? Now this fundraiser receives, and this fundraiser here receives more. Okay, we line up the other donors. Okay, we line up more donors in this fundraiser. What happens here? These donors are going to receive. This fundraiser receives. And this fundraiser receives more money. We lined up more donors, okay, from the fundraiser. Guys, we just line it up, okay? More money here, more money here, more money here, more money here. Let's say another donor brings another fundraiser. Fundraiser, okay? What happens? Donors receive. These donors receive more. These donors receive more. This fundraiser receives more. This fundraiser receives more. Want to start? Start it again. Want to bring another fundraiser. Okay? Boom, more. Boom, more. Boom, more instantly. Boom, more instantly. Boom, more instantly. Boom, more instantly. Every single time, folks. Every single time, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to stop that part there. Listen, I want you to go to this website so you can get an overview. Okay? This is just a sizzle sort of introduction. I want you to see how the infrastructure and how ongoing cash flow is going to come to everyone, not just those at the top. This is not one of those pyramidal structures. It's not one of those hierarchical where only the contributions, the majority of the contributions just go to the people that are at the top. This here, everybody is receiving every time, okay? So let me share my screen. Let me go to here. Okay. Move that down. And you're going to come right here, okay? You're going to come right here to where you go to smarterthanmoney.com. It'll take you to the homepage here. You can go to smarterthanmoney.com. You can read up on our FAQs. Okay, we address most of the frequently asked questions there. We'd like you to read about our vision. From the homepage, you can read our About Us page there. It's right there on the front page. Ultimately, I want you to go to this button where it says click here. Okay? You're going to click here, and this is where you see step 1, watch webinar. We want you to watch that. I want you to watch that webinar. It's about 37 minutes long, but it gives a whole overview of this entire concept that I just show you so you can see the details. Guys, we are going to have everyone that can fog up a mirror receive ongoing residual cash flow for really doing something that they're already doing. Okay? So we're setting you up to be like Cash App, like a Venmo, like a PayPal, like a Coinbase. And anytime and every time and all the time when transactions take place, again, it's not just going to have those at the top. Money is going to be circulating and increasing and scaling for every one of us, all of us doing a one-time execution of opening up digital banks one time, and we're never required to do it again. So go to this video, get back in contact with the person that sent you this video. If it was me, get back in contact with me. Or again, get back in contact with the person that sent you this video. My name is Douglas Ford out of Houston, Texas. It's been my pleasing pleasure to bring you this Sizzle video. We just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing you cash flowing and also over the top. Take care. God bless.